What's up, guys? Giordano Carretta here, and today's topic is feel the fear and do it anyway. So it's important to know that everyone is afraid of something. It's okay to have fear. So the number one thing you want to do is acknowledge the fear so you can feel more relaxed. For example, one of my biggest fear was public speaking and being in front of the camera like I'm doing right now. I was terrified because my whole life in school, I failed in school 3 times. I didn't get a degree, and my whole life I was told that I was not good at speaking Italian, I was not good at speaking, that I was not gonna go anywhere. So this was one of my biggest fear, public speaking and being in front of the camera, because I didn't think I was capable of doing something like that. So what are the main reasons why fear occurs? Fear usually occurs when you have a lack of trust or lack of self-confidence. So I didn't trust myself. I was not confident enough to believe that I was capable to speak in public or talk in front of the camera, because my whole life I was told that I was not good enough, that I was not gonna go anywhere, that I was a failure because I didn't finish school, I didn't get a degree, and I didn't do what everybody else was doing it. So how did I overcome those fears? Very, very, very simple. I did it anyway. It's the only way to overcome fear, to just do it anyway. I went in public and I spoke in public. I was terrible at first, but I did it anyway. I started filming myself in the camera, and I remember my first demo video that I used for my company. It was the worst video I've ever done in my life, and I filmed it and I had to publish it on YouTube and use it as a tool. My whole team was using it and it was terrible, but I did it anyway. And it still got me like great results. And obviously now I did better videos, and I got rid of the other video, but I still did it anyway. And most people made fun of me when I did that, right? Oh, look at your video, it's so stupid, it's like not good. You use the word, I remember I used the word wow 50 times in the same video. I was like, I couldn't even watch my own video. People were making fun of me everywhere, but in the meantime, I was getting results in the business. It was crazy, right? It was a terrible video, and it was one of my biggest fears, because I didn't think I was capable enough to do a video. I did it, it was not good. I did it anyway. It got me the result, and then I got better. So that's how you overcome fear. You do it anyway. So all you have to do to diminish your fear is to develop more trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way. There are 5 truths about fear. Truth number 1. Fear will never go away as long as you continue to grow. It doesn't matter how much you grow, fear will always be there. There's always something that you will be afraid of. And actually, the way to be successful is to face all your fears, because everything that scares you right now, it's what's holding you back from going where you want to go. So you need to be able to put up with fear. Truth number 2, the only way to get rid of fear is to get out and do it anyway. It's the only way that you're going to face your fears. You got to do it anyway, because the fear is not going to go away. Truth number 3, the only way for you to feel better is to go out and do it anyway. Because if you're always afraid of doing something, you're not going to feel good. If you go out and do it anyway, you will feel better with yourself. Truth number 4, you're not the only one who experiences fear. Everyone who is in an unfamiliar situation will experience fear. So you're not the only one. Everyone who has a situation that is not familiar is going to experience fear. So you're not alone. Truth number 5, pushing through your fear is way less painful than living with your fear. How did I overcome my fears? Public speaking and being in front of the camera. I remember my first time I had a presentation in Italy. There were over 130 people waiting in the room for me, and I had never done a presentation in front of that many people in my whole life. I remember that day I was like shaking. I didn't want to do it. I didn't know how to do it. And I remember for weeks and weeks and weeks, I studied the number 1 presenter in our company. So I wrote down 1 hour and 49 minutes of presentation in English, translated in Italian, word by word, jokes by jokes. I said, if he made money, if it worked for him, it can work for me. That's how I overcome my fear. I'm like, I don't know how to do it. I'm just going to copy the best. I'm going to do it anyway. The second thing that I had to overcome, my team needed a video that explained the product in Italian, and nobody did a video in Italian. So I did my first video, video in Italian. I only had 1 shot. I remember my friend Colton told me, like, we only have 1 shot to take, because he filmed my video and edited it, and he didn't speak Italian. So he said, you had to film it only once, and then you had to edit it yourself. I had no idea how to edit a video, nothing, right? So I do this video, and I cut it, and there was like a lot of mistakes in the video, but I couldn't fix it because I only had 1 time to shoot the video. And I had to use that video for a couple of years as a tool for my team. And I remember I was embarrassed to even share with people. I never rewatched myself more than a couple of times because I couldn't watch myself. There was like a lot of mistakes in the video, but I still did it anyway. I put that video on YouTube. Thousands of people made fun of me. They still make fun of me today for that video. but that got me where I am today. And of course, 2 years later, I did a professional video. I hired a camera guy. I did the best presentation in done, and now is used all over the country. But most people wouldn't have published that video, and I published it anyway, and that's why I'm here today, because I was able to face my fear. Most people, they don't do it because they feel they're not ready, and that's why they never take action. Because you need to learn how to take action when you're not ready, how to face your fear when you're afraid. You do it anyway.